Greetings and welcome to Super Auto Pets. This is a game that I got for free on Steam, although I did pay, I think it was $5 to download the expansion pack with extra characters. This is an auto battler game, and I'm just going to play through a round or two of arena mode, just kind of show you the game. I'm enjoying it, having quite a bit of fun. So when you start, you have your team of up to 5 pets. There can be 5 pets on these rocks. Then you have the shop down here where you can purchase your pets. Each of these pets costs 3 gold, and they're level 1 pets. You see the little die with the level 1. Now, I've got 10 gold, so I could buy all 3 of these, and I'd have 1 gold left. I can spend 1 gold to roll. So my kind of strategy, because I think the first couple levels of pets don't really matter to what I'm doing in the end game, which I'll talk about probably in a few minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and buy this bluebird for 3 of my gold. And when my turn ends, he gives whoever's the furthest on the left +1 attack. Now, in this case, if I were to hit end turn, I'd go into battle. He's the only pet, so he'd give himself +1. And because he's doing it when I click end turn, he permanently gets to keep those stats. Now, I don't want to play this round with crickets, and I've got an odd number of coins, so, if I buy 2 more pets for 3 each, that's 6. I've got 1 coin left over. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. Okay, I like the ant. When the ant faints, he gives another pet. So in this case, if he faints, he's going to give this guy +2, +1. So this is your attack, the fist. And this is your health, is your heart. So we'll get to that in a moment. All right, now I have a decision to make here. Do I want to add a 3rd pet to my team, which is probably the smart move, or do I want to add an item from the shop? In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and add a mosquito. I don't really want to keep him long term, so I'm going to put the bluebird to the end. It doesn't matter how spaced out they are. All right, so now I've purchased my pets. I've got no gold left. And all I have left to do is hit end turn. So what you will see, when I hit end turn, he's going to give himself a permanent +1. And then it's going to ask me to name my team. So it gives me choice of 3 random adjectives and 3 random nouns. And I'm going to go with the Awkward Beavers. That's my team's name. Now it's looking for an opponent who recently created their team. And if I did this right, okay, good. I'm not in autoplay mode. All right. So as you can see, somewhat similar team. He's got an ant, he's got a bluebird, and he's got a fish. I actually think his team is a little bit stronger than mine. But you see this green outline here? That means I've got a start of the battle attack or ability. There it is. And what is going to happen is he's going to do 1 damage to a random enemy. Now, the best case, I think, is that he's going to hit the bluebird. Let's see what happens. He hit the fish. So that took the fish's health down to 3 and 2. All right, so I could autoplay this, but I just want to show you how it works turn by turn and explain it. All right, so the first 2 pets in each of our lineup are going to attack each other. I'm going to do 2 damage against his 1 heart, so he's going to die. But simultaneously, he's going to do 2 damage to me against my 1 heart. They're going to kill each other, and they both have the same ability, which is to give that plus to someone on their team. He gave it randomly to his bird, so did mine actually. So now they knocked each other out. Now these 2 are going to attack. So 2, I'm going to knock out his bird, but he's going to definitely knock me out. Neither of us have triggered abilities. And then my bird is going to beat his 5, but he's going to beat my 2. So we're going to knock each other out, and we're going to actually draw. Of course, you want to win, but I'm perfectly happy with the draw because this basically just gives me 1 more turn back at that shop. Okay, so now we're still dealing with level 1 pets. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy another ant, and I don't really want either of those, like, dramatically. I've got that odd number. So there. All right, there. Now we've got a fish. I like the fish because he's a 2/3. and he's going to get upgraded to a 3/3 because of this. But I've still got 3 gold left. So now my choice is a beetle who eats shop food and give the pets in the shop +1 health. I don't really care. Or kind of a bank. You put him in your team, the beaver, and when you sell him, he will give your other pets health. Now that's pretty good. Or I can buy this food, which gives a pet of my choice +1/+1. I don't know that any of these are going to be in my final team. So what I'm going to do, I need to make room for the beaver. I have 2 options. I can either click on a pet and sell it for 1 gold. It's not really going to help me too much. I would actually rather combine these 2 pets. And now you see these are all level 1. This guy's level 1, but he's got half of his experience towards level 2. And he's a little bit tougher. So now I have room to build the beaver. I still want him first because he's going to buff somebody back here. Although what I could do, I could put him here. That forces him to buff my fish. It doesn't really matter this early in the game. Let's go ahead and end our turn. So now he's a permanent 3/3. All right, we've got a 2/2 beaver against a 2/1 ant. So we're going to knock each other out. Oh, he had the, oh, I do too. Oh, excellent. There we go. Oh, so this fish is going to take out all 3 of these guys before I can get him down. But it is what it is. We're going to cancel each other out. A 3 against a 3, a 2 against a 2. But I'm going to buff my fish. So now I will knock him out. Okay, so he's going to win because I knocked him out. We're going to knock each other out. He's going to do 1 damage to me. You'd think it's a draw, but this guy actually has a ability that when he dies, he summons another cricket, so he will have a pet left and I will not. So he will actually win this. And there's the cricket that he summoned. So he wins. I lose. In this case, I lose 1 heart. Next time I lose, so now I've got to turn 3. So now I can get tier 2 animals. Now I will lose 2 hearts per battle. Okay, these 2 pets are super strong in this early game. So let's go ahead and I'm going to get rid of this guy. No, I'll go ahead and get rid of the beaver for now. He was just a bank anyway. So he buffed those dudes. I'm going to buy the porcupine. I'm going to stick him at the end of my lineup now. Because when he dies, he does 2 damage to everything that's left on the board. My own pets included. So we put him at the end. And then this pill is really important. So it only costs 1 gold instead of 3, but it automatically faints somebody in your party. And this guy has a feint attack. So if you remember, in battle, this ant, when he dies, he can give someone +2/+1. But it's not permanent. They lose it. But if I do this to him, if I pill him, put him to sleep in my in this shop, he will buff another pet, and because they did it before I hit end turn, they'll actually keep those stats. And I also notice I've got 8 coins, so that's 2 pets at the cost of 3 each, and then I've got 2 left over. So I'm going to take one of them here and buff the fish. So now I can still do a reroll and purchase 2 pets. We're going to put this guy in, and now I don't want another pig, so let's use this extra coin to roll. I'm hoping for a certain item here. If I get it, I will show you. We're going to upgrade the peacock, so he's partway to level 2. All right. Now, this bird is, in my opinion, not as effective buffing this guy, but I have to kind of keep it that way because if I put him up here, he's going to damage my fish when he dies. I don't want to do that so much. I don't always like to put my weakest guy in front. There's definitely some strategies. I notice a lot of people put their strongest guy in the back nowadays, but let's see what happens here. So he permanently buffs my porcupine. Awkward Beavers versus the Untouched Soup. All right, look at this guy. He's doing 9 damage and he's taking 8 hearts. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to kill all 3 of my front lines. You're not going to get to see my Peacock special. My fish will finally take him out. My fish will take this guy out, and then, yeah, once again, we're in trouble. So let's see how it plays out. Okay. Well, I got him down to a 7. So actually, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my fish won't get taken out by the ant. That's good at least. But the ant's going to... Oh, that's terrible. That's the worst thing that could have happened, actually. All right. Well, you're going to get to see my porcupine's attack, which does 1 damage to each of the enemies. But he's got a guy left. I don't. So that's a defeat. So now I've lost a total of 3 hearts. I'm down to 7. If I lose here, I lose 2 more. We're going to go ahead and buff my porcupine. We're going to buff this fish. And then we're going to use a coin to roll. I will take another porcupine. So now we've got a level 2 porcupine. He's doing 4 damage to everything left on the board. That's pretty good, but there's a certain food item he needs as well to make him like primo. Okay, so what's going to happen here? This flamingo, when he dies from my bird, he's going to give the ant and the ladybug +1/+1. Let's see that play out. Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting that I have a pre-battle thing. So there he buffed them. Now, ant is going to knock out this guy. Ant is not going to knock out my peacock. So what you're going to see is my peacock is going to get hurt. I will knock out the ant because I've got 2 against 1. And my peacock is going to gain +2 attack. So he actually gets stronger. So here he buffed himself. He buffed the fish. Now I'm going to get knocked out here. The fish is going to... They're going to mutually knock each other out. I think I lost this one too. So I'm going to beat both of these guys. But I'm not going to have enough left to beat... Well, it's going to be a draw. Because now I do 4 damage to him. Oh, no, he won because he had a bee. He had a beehive. Ah, bummer. Okay, let's talk about the beehive, I hope. No beehives. Ooh, all right. So I said that this guy wasn't going to be with me till the end of the game. We're going to sell him right off the bat, make room for these snails, because if I lost the last battle, he gives all of my friends permanent +2/+1. And check this out. There's 2 of them here. So I can actually... I just really buffed up my team. I'm going to go ahead and I can roll twice. And I really want a honey jar. Choice here now is, do I want to buff my fish or do I want to buff my porcupine? I'm going to go with the porcupine. And I want to keep this fish for next time. So what I'm going to do is freeze him. So now when I re-roll with my last coin, the fish will stay in the shop. Okay, and I don't want any of that other stuff per se. So this is what I'm going in with. He is going to get sold hopefully soon to make room. Let's see what happens here. We've got the Awkward Beavers against... Oh boy, they look pretty tough. The Vivid Pieces. All right, so we are going to mutually knock each other out here. Oh, his bat has a power which weakens one of my characters, basically taking 2 extra damage. And if he had some sort of... So you see these garlics? This is a garlic shield. He takes 2 less damage. You see this piece of meat? He does +5 damage because he's whacking you with a bone. If you get hit with another kind of food, it replaces what was there before. So that's a very powerful thing that just happened. Okay, birds are going to knock each other out. Now, he's doing 11. He's going to knock my snail out. No problem. My 6 is not going to overcome his 8 health -2 from shield. So he's going to knock out my peacock. He's going to be doing 13. He's going to knock out my fish. I'm going to knock out his bat. I'm going to knock out his cat. Oh, he's got the sloth. This is a super rare pet. Now, I have the bee. Oh, no, I don't have the bee. I have the... okay, it's a draw. Let's just say that. Okay. If you're not following along, it's fine. This is very complicated. All right, here's where my game really begins. Now, hopefully at this point, I have more than 5 hearts. In this case, I don't, but so be it. Because now that I've got level 3 and level 4, or tier 3 and 4 pets available to me, this is where I'm working on what's called stickers. Now, I'm going to go back to the main menu. It's going to keep my place there, but I want to show you the achievements. So, I talked about pets have levels. When a pet gets to level 3, you get a sticker for that pet. And as you can see, I've got stickers for a lot of the pets, about 42% of the pets actually. But I want to double check. I want to double check and see if I have a sticker. I do not have a sticker for the llama. So now my whole goal for the rest of this battle is to get this llama to level 3. So I'm going to sell this snail to make room, put him on my team. Now, he's interesting. If you have 4 or less pets, he gains a permanent +2/+2. So I actually want to get rid of one of these pets. I'm not going to do it quite yet. I've got, well, when I do get rid of a pet, I'll have +1 gold. So that'd give me 6. It'd give me the ability to buy 2 pets. However, I don't really want any of these. So I'm gonna burn a roll. I don't really want any of these pets. However, I do want that honeybee on him. So what's going to happen when he dies, he will do 4 damage to whatever is left, and he'll disappear. So you'd think it's game over, but it's not, because a bee will come out of him, a 1/1 bee. And if I kill all the other enemies and all I have left is a 1/1 bee, I still win. So, shoot. So now I have a choice. I can sell this fish for 2 gold, which would give me 3 and allow me to add another pet. Or I can sell something for 1 gold. Yeah. So he is only giving +1 attack to this guy, which is not as valuable anymore at this stage of the game. Oh, but I only get 1 gold, so that's not enough to buy something here. I don't really want to sell the fish because he's an 11/8. That's a pretty tough guy, but we're here for the llama. And I was just thinking in my head that I should go ahead and I should have sold the bird. Oh well. So I've got 3 gold. I don't want to lose it if I end my turn, but I don't want to add a pet after all because the llama. I just completely screwed up my thinking there. So I'm going to go ahead and give a meat sock. Let's give a meat sock to the llama. So right off the bat, he's going to be doing 8 damage and 6 health. That's not a bad starter. Although at this stage, let's see, I could be up against a real tough team. This may not be as... you may be educated in seeing me lose. Okay, I'm going to kill the dog. Oh, no. Well, yes, because even though he has +2 to his shield, I have +5 to my attack. He's going to do 5 damage to me. I've got 8 health, so I'm going to kill the dog. I am going to kill the swan, I believe, and he's going to kill me. All right, now here's the cool part. So when I kill his deer is going to damage. Okay, we're going to fight simultaneously. His gear is going to give me 1 damage. That's going to trigger my ability, which is to gain +2 attack. But since I killed him, it's going to trigger his feint ability, which summons a bus. And this bus is a 5/5. But you see these jalapeno peppers? He's actually going to do 5 damage to me and the guy behind me. So he's going to end up killing my bird. But he's not going to kill my peacock. So my peacock's going to actually get even stronger. So there you go. He killed my bird. My peacock got stronger. So I'm going to knock out the fish. And now I'm going to knock out the worm. And we're good to go. So we won. Whew. All right. Awesome. So now my goal is to get another llama. I don't have any of these pets on the board. I don't want to add another pet. Ooh, the garlic armor. I want to protect this guy because the more hits he takes, the stronger he gets. And I am tempted to give him this pair also, but nope, I'm going to use this coins to find a llama. Sometimes I will freeze that snail. I'm not getting a llama here. This is kind of just the risk of playing the shop. I like this guy. Maybe we'll talk about him in the future. I did not get a llama. I'm going to go ahead and freeze the snail. If I lose the next game and then purchase the snail, so it's as if you lost the battle, he'll give all these guys +2/+1. So I just threw away a bunch of gold. I don't think it's a total loss. There is a good chance I'm going to lose this one, but maybe we'll see a draw. Let's see what happens here. I've got the 7-10. Oh, okay. Interesting. So this guy right here, the microbe, when I kill him, which I'm going to do easily, he's going to hit everybody and make them weak, which makes them take extra damage. Oh, and by the way, this guy has that pre-battle attack. So that is going to take away the meat stick. It's going to take away the garlic. It's going to take away the honeybee. It's going to take away his thing. So he actually is basically guaranteed to take away his own pet's bonus. Ooh, that was perfect. So he hit my peacock, which made my peacock's ability trigger and gain +2 attack. All right, let's watch what happens when the amoeba dies. There's his faint ability. Boom. We're all weakened now. We're all sick with COVID. So we are all taking 2 extra damage. So that means he's going to do 6. I will not die, but I will kill him. And when he faints, he's going to give the pet behind him melon armor, which that sucks for me. So now he's got the melon armor. It took away the weakness because you can only have one pet food buff at a time. So melon armor is basically going to absorb my entire attack and just discard it and then go away. So boom, he absorbed my whole attack. He's going to wipe out my peacock because he's doing 14 and I'm taking 2 extra. I'm only doing 9 to him. We're going to mutually die here, and he is going to take out my pork. My porcupine, I think, is going to take out his cat because it does. Oh yeah, because the cat's weak. So this is going to be a draw. Thank goodness. Which is fine with me. I don't need the wins. I just need to keep having more turns at the shop. Now, since I didn't lose, his ability is not triggered. So let's ignore him. I don't want any of this other stuff. I am very tempted for this. And I'm gonna replace the bird with the fish. So what he's gonna do when I click end turn, he's gonna permanently give each of these guys +1 health. Okay, and we can double him up. And if I get another fish, then he'll be doing even better, which I did not. Let's go ahead and freeze this guy. Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of a risk, but because I get less options at the shop. Okay, I don't think I'm as strong as I need to be on this turn, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna knock out the ox, and what happens when the ox dies? Sometimes when I mouse over these guys, you can't see what they do. Okay, I think the cat has some shop ability. Yeah, eats shop food, so we're gonna knock him out. All right, here we go. He is going to knock out my peacock. I am not going to knock out his bird. That's a bummer. But I will now. And I'm going to lose this one. Or no, actually, I'm going to win. Okay, so we get to see the thing in action. So we're going to knock each other out because I'm doing 16, he's doing 25. But then, after I faint, my honeybee will come out. Boom, and since he has no pets, guess what? I win. Okay, let's go one more here. So I didn't lose, so therefore I don't get the snails. I'm going to go ahead and take this cow on my team. Hang on a second. +1/+2. So that would be... Yeah, for the cost of 3, I get 2 free items, which gives plus to health. So I want this guy to have lots of health, so he can take lots of hits. And then we're going to go ahead and sell the cow. Let's roll. And we're hoping we're going to get one of these animals showing up in the shop. I am tempted to give him this +2/+2 boost, but let's be a little bit daring and roll. Oh, another cow. Oh, even better. Oh no, let's take the cow. Let's freeze this. Oh shoot. You know what? I don't actually know what happens. I don't actually know what happens if I have this frozen. I put the cow. All right, well, we're going to use this chocolate bar on the llama because it automatically gives him up a part of a level. The problem is now I can't buy the cow. So the question is, do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to sell this guy because he's only giving me +1 health. The cow is actually giving me 4 health. So I did that so I could get up to 3. We stick the cow in. We buff the peacock because these milks are free. And now we're going to leave the cow in for this turn because... Let's put him in between. So strong, weak, strong, strong. We're going to leave the cow in because I can have up to 4 animals. And if I lose here, I'm down to 2 hearts, and then I can invoke my snails. Let's see what happens. So we got a 12-15 llama now. Awkward beavers versus the adorable beavers. His team looks pretty tough. He's got a lot of double-digit stuff going on here. He's going to survive this. I'm going to... Now, I think he's going to summon a chick, yeah. Which, he's a pretty tough chick, but I'll knock him out. Okay, my peacock's going to knock out the skunk and buff himself up. Going to knock out the camel, but I will get knocked out. All right, here we go. We got the win because of the bee. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a minute. Where did that come from? Shoot! When his eagle died, he summoned a dinosaur, a level 6 dinosaur. All right, well, I'm losing this one, but that... Okay, fine. I put the snails in my lineup. I took a chance on them. See, they're sparkly now because I lost the battle. Boom, he buffs everything. Guess what? I can make him even better. Boom, he buffs everything again. And now I can go ahead and sell him. And I can sell the cow if I don't get a good roll here. Okay, so I could level up my pork. Or I can try one more roll for a llama. I don't think I'm getting a llama to level 3 this game. Nope, I took a chance on it. It didn't work out. So, why don't we... What do we want to do here? I'm going to sell my cow. That's going to let me roll one more time. Okay, I still didn't get my llama. Oh, I did. So, there we go. Level up the llama. If he faints, give all friends +2/+2. Ah, that's pretty good. I've never used the mammoth. I don't like going in with 3 pets. I don't have a choice. I'm probably going to lose this one. And I'm not going to get this llama to level 3 and get my sticker. But I think you got a kind of a taste of how this works. Let's see what happens here. All right, so his lineup doesn't look so great until you get to the end and you see that he's got this 24-23 worm and his caterpillar just evolved into this butterfly. I'm actually going to knock it out in one shot. This is a mutual destruction here. I'm going to survive this and level up. Or I'm going to survive this and level up. I'm going to survive this and level up. So guess what? I think I win. Because he's going to knock out the worm, but here comes my bee, and I win. Wow! Oh, that was lucky. I got lucky. So now I'm up to tier 6 in the shop, and it gives me a bunch of tier 1s. Oh, that's garbage. That is a garbage roll. I really want to someday get this octopus, but he comes so late in the game. I don't know how I'm ever going to sticker him. Let's do a roll. Oh, this is good. If I die, the pet comes back with an extra life. I mean, that's even better. That's even better than the honeybee, I think. I'm not sure about that, actually. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm going to have to burn a roll, but okay, so I think that's good. Got him a little closer. Maybe I will get to level 3, but no more. All right, so I'm stuck with 3 pets because there's no way I'm selling any. And nothing I want to freeze. So I burned a bunch of gold. All right, this may be the last battle. You want to put it on auto and see what happens on auto instead of on pause? Oh yeah, look at this. 36-41. No way I'm going to win. So boom, 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 and I'm dead, but he comes back. But he can't take out that dragon. That was close. I was close. I had him down to 4. All right, so that's Super Auto Pets. And those points that I get allow me to buy things like hats for my pets and different backgrounds. All right, so I hope you enjoyed Super Auto Pets. This is kind of what the game looks like. For whatever reason, the simplicity of the plus an attack and the auto battling just joyous to me. And see you next time.